Welcome to Season 4 of the Predator Podcast. Presented by Dark Knight Outdoors, our first choice for quality thermal optics. If you're a predator hunter or wanting to become one, you're in the right place. Here's your host of the Predator Podcast, Drew Schlim.
What's up, guys? Predator Podcast, Season 4. I got the fellows from Missouri Woods and Water, Andy, Micah, Nate. These guys are gracious enough to all three of them join me tonight, so I'm excited to have them, and I know their schedules are busy, so to get all three of them together and join me is fun. So thank you, fellas, for coming on today.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Absolutely, man.
That's how you know how much we are excited to do this, that you got all three of us.
That's how important you are.
Yeah, right.
Especially Andy. You know, like
I was waiting.
this guy's like a unicorn.
Yeah.
Only shows up every once in a while, and you better capture that moment when you can.
He came with
pop
this,
out, you know.
he came with his coyote hat on and everything.
That's right.
He does.
Yeah, it's Texas
Talk
Predator
about coyotes,
hunter.
I'm here,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Talk about coyotes,
Yep.
I'm here.
Exactly. What have you guys been up to? Have you guys been killing any dogs?
One of us has, and unfortunately, I mean, it's started off slow for me.
And myself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me and Nate are usually the ones that we hunt together a lot, and we've only been out one time so far this year, so it's kind of started slow. We're gonna get out this weekend some.
Does
Yeah,
your
it's
season-
early.
It is
early, sure.
Yeah.
Does your season start January 1?
It does this year.
For thermal.
For
So,
For thermal, yeah.
you know, obviously, daytime coyotes, it's year round besides turkey season for us.
Yeah.
But yeah, thermal started on the 1st.
And this is the first year for Missouri. Like, it's brand new. Normally it was February, March, and in 2026 it starts January 1 through September 30. So
Oh,
So we
Gotcha.
got a lot.
we went from 2 to 9 months. Big change.
interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm curious how it's going to affect coyote numbers, honestly. We've had, debates on our show about it, and we're wondering how it's going to go starting,
Yeah.
this year and stuff.
Yeah.
But Andy, he's been hitting them hard already. He's won one tournament so far, and
Yep.
how many tournaments you been in?
Just done 2 so far. We have a third this weekend, but
Yeah.
we started. There's one daytime tournament there towards the end of December we did, and we won it, which was it's just a very small local tournament that I don't know, it's a fundraiser type deal that
Right.
like I said, not many teams, but it's, I don't know, kind of a bragging rights type tournament.
Yeah.
It's fun. So we won it with 6 dogs, daytime dogs, which is, I don't know, for me that's like about as good as it gets.
That's a good day.
That's a good
I mean,
day.
That's-
daytime calling, it's tough.
That's
I
a good
mean,
day.
Yeah.
So did that, and then the first week of January we jumped on a thermal tournament. Kids schedules and everything, like that is the good thing of all three of us. I am the most anti like extended thermal season. I love thermal season. I
Yeah.
didn't like it. However, I am the biggest hypocrite also because
Yes, you bought it more than
done it the
anybody.
most.
Yeah.
So with family schedules and everything, it allowed me to go do a thermal tournament as opposed to the explicit daytime tournament we normally do out of Harrisonville, which is probably the best daytime tournament.
Yeah.
Definitely the
I'm gonna
best
say
one.
probably in the state.
Yeah, it's the best run.
Best one we do.
have.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I did a thermal tournament that same weekend and did not place. However, we got into them. We killed 7, which it took a little bit to knock the rust off. You guys experienced the days. Couple
We
days
should
of
have
drought.
multiple coyotes dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Realistically, should have killed 12. We put 7 in the truck. So
Yep.
shooting was not up to snuff. Calling, I think I seen 19 dogs on stand that night, which pretty good night, and it was all on
Yeah.
new ground that we hadn't been to before.
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, and then I think I went out one other time, maybe 2 since then. I went out the other night and called in 7. Now I don't want to talk about how
You killed
many
one.
got in the truck.
Yeah. But that's, I mean, obviously that's just part of, you talk about shaking the rust off because,
Mm.
Yep.
we haven't thermal hunted since last February
Right.
because that was when the season was for Missouri before this year. And Micah and I, we went up. He's got an awesome place where he used to deer hunt up. We call it up north, a couple hours north of where we live in Missouri still.
Yep.
And we were really excited. One of the landowners got a picture of a black coyote that day. And so we were like, oh my gosh, we're going to go kill this freaking black coyote. I'm
Yeah.
about to get a huge taxidermy bill. It's going to be awesome. We did it so we would start hunting basically right at midnight on January 1st, right?
Yep.
We were really excited about it. Go up there, hang out, cook some steaks, had some fun, made sure our thermals were on. We get on our first stand, and we told this story on our show already. So if you're
Yeah.
listening, you've heard it if you've heard us. But first stand, I get into my second sequence of distress, and we get two or three coyotes. We think two just hard charging from 600, 700 yards away. And they come around this set of hay bales. And then when they get within eye shot of the call, they kind of start circling.
Yep.
And this is where the rust was kind of like,
Yes, like you forget everything that you did
yeah.
the
Yep.
prior year.
So I've got the LRF on my thermal, and Micah's like, how far are they? And I'm like 160. And I'm just kind of watching. And next thing you know, I hear, ooh. And I look at him, I'm like, why'd you just try to stop him? We start arguing.
During the middle of the stand.
Children.
The coyotes don't stop.
Yep.
Then I get into my rifle, see one, for some reason shoot at it, miss it because I'm so pissed off. I don't know, flustered. The coyotes take off. Micah takes a shot at one running, and then I go into prey distress. And then one of them comes back.
You wanted a pup.
Oh, I'm sorry, pup distress.
Yeah.
One of them comes back, and Micah's like, hey, it's behind me. So I moved to where I could see it also. He's like, how far? How far? I say 137. Boom. And I look at him like, we're not going to do a countdown? Like, we just start there arguing. Long story short, right after that happened, we looked at each other and we're like, we had some rust on us.
Yeah, we just botched that whole thing,
it was
man.
rough.
It's fine,
Yeah.
We have
Yeah,
a
of
long
course.
season now. So.
Yeah. Of course, they couldn't just come in slow and controlled for you guys to,
Right.
Oh,
get to
that's-
talk about it and them come and stand there and say, shoot me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we really could have. It was just one of those, like, we forgot that.
I mean, you know how you get, like, I'm sure you got a few buddies that you hunt with, and you get into that rhythm of things.
Yep.
Everybody kind of knows everybody's role, and
Yep.
once they hit this threshold, that's when, hey, if they stop, that's when we're going to start doing our countdown or blah blah blah. You get into a rhythm of who you're hunting with, and it's just been so long that we were both rusty. We were both pissed off after
Yeah.
after it all happened, and it just didn't work out. But towards the end of the season, that's when it's money. You get everybody on the same page, and 3, 2, bang, everybody's on it.
Can't even tell if everybody's shot.
Right? Yeah. I mean, you're hearing one shot, and that's when it really gets fun.
And that's the communication with thermal hunting. I mean, even if you have some some fundamental differences in how you like. So for instance, last year when we were just humming, we had a similar situation where dogs came in. We could have shot them at 180 to 200, but I've always wanted to let dogs work that aren't alert, and I'll let them come to 50 yards if they're going to come. And in that situation, Mike is like, hey, let's shoot them. And I was like, nah, we'll let them work. And we just let them work. They came to what, like 80?
Yeah, 80 to
And then we counted down and killed them, right? In that situation, we had the time to communicate. He likes to shoot them when they can be shot. I sometimes like to let them just get as close as they're going to get,
Right.
with by reading their body language, that sort of stuff. But with that first sit of the year, it was just one of those deals where we did not communicate, and it did not go well. And
Yep.
that's hunting.
Yep.
So
I think one of the most challenging things to do in predator hunting is to maintain your calm, especially with buddies. If you're by yourself, it's one thing, but like if you're with, your two buddies or whatever, is everybody maintaining their calm when you get a hard charging pair or two or three, and when they're going to run the call over is
yeah,
trying to maintain. Like we had one when we were in Kansas that like we played a lone howl and they howled back they were, just over the hill, turned on rabbit, and they just were running straight at the call. And the dog I'm on is on the right. My buddy's on the left one. I'm on the right one. It stops and stands there at like probably 100 yards. And I'm like, I should probably shoot.
To
But
drop this dog. Yeah.
but the left one was still coming hard. And I'm like, I'm just, I'm trying to let my other buddy get his stopped and shot, and then I'll figure out the second one. And then he he got excited, shot while he was on the charge still,
Oh no.
missed.
Yep.
The one I was on goes out and stops. My gun wasn't loaded,
Oh no.
Yep.
so
It happens.
there was that. And then I did end up getting one of the two killed after about 4 shots, but yeah, it's just one of those
At
things.
least that's one of those deals where at least the rust was there. You know what hit the fan. Things didn't go well, but when you're done, you can be like, well, at least we killed one of them.
Yeah, for
You know,
sure.
it's
You
when
wouldn't
they
have got any
all
of it
live.
way worse.
Yeah, when you got a triple comes in and a triple leaves, that's when it's
That-
like, what just happened, man?
Yeah.
That happened to me the other night, and it was what flustered me is they didn't follow my plan.
Yeah.
I had it set up well, I thought it was great. I had a
Mhm.
pond on the upwind side.
Oh, you told me this story, yeah.
And so they're coming in. I howled one time and they come off the top of this hill. I couldn't see them. They're just over the hill. I howled one time, I see heads start coming, and it's one of those things we snuck in below them. And 3 of them come off the top of this field and are charging down. I'm like, oh, perfect. They're at a side wind. Like, we're not up and we're not downwind. They're coming straight side wind. We're on the other side of a pond dam, and I have water to the upwind side, to the
Is that the
south.
place we've been?
This is the first time I ever
Oh,
hunted
really?
those.
Okay.
And it is like sprint. They're sprinting down. This pond dam is probably 220 yards across. The call is probably, let's say, 30 yards. So it's 180 yards for ish, 990 from them to the call. They just put on the e-brake and just stop at the other end of this pond dam and just are looking, and they're bouncing around, jumping back and forth. They have no clue, but yet they're still cautious. They go to circle the whole pond. It's like a 3-acre pond.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no. By the time they do this, they'll definitely have our wind. And then they'll be way out there. We can't get a shot. So we stopped them at about 250. And it's one of those things, they're all 3 just turning inside of each other and just still excited. They stopped, but they're kind of like quartered to like not in great positions. And wind was, I'll make every excuse I can, but wind was blowing, they're barking. No,
You're not a coyote hunter unless you got excuses.
yeah, we missed. We missed. I'll say that. So,
And that's the first story I've heard where, like, anytime we've been near a pond and a pond dam, they always come across the pond dam.
dude,
Like hard.
I thought we had
Yeah.
I have a funnel. They're going to come straight. We're going to shoot one, and then that next one's going to turn and run straight away, and I'm going to shoot that one. I had a plan. Like, I was just going to start stacking them.
Yeah.
And then they wouldn't come. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Whoa, come back here. Come back here. Nope.
So long story short, Predator Podcast listeners, welcome to the Missouri Woods and Water guys who suck at coyote hunting.
They would not.
We're talking about all of our failure right now.
Not to do.
Yeah. No, I think it's not talked about enough is how much failure there is in the sport, and that's why I think it's so hard for new people to stick with it, is because it is so challenging, and these things happen so fast sometimes.
Oh,
And I'm thinking back to a stand last year that made me switch to a bolt gun. I called in a 9-pack, and
Oh man.
they piled right in, and I should have killed probably 5 or at least 5 of them. And I shot the one, like squared it up in the chest at like 40 yards. And then, of course, instead of just shooting at all the other ones that are standing there, I just keep shooting at that one that I just squared up,
Oh, yeah.
and then I'm like, gosh, why did I do that? That thing was dead on its feet. I just kept shooting at it. And then
Yeah.
we ended up getting 3, I think, but we probably could have easily had 5. And
Right.
it's just like, man, I need to stop doing this. Like,
Yeah.
I just can't stop myself from pulling the trigger.
Dude,
I'm with you.
Yeah, well, yeah. Andy's real bad about. I mean, if he's got it in the magazine, he's gonna
It's no comment.
leave some brass. on
As they
that.
say, shoot maybe, no shoot, no maybe.
I switched to a bolt gun 2 seasons ago, and I don't think I'll ever run anything but a bolt gun
I don't think
anymore.
I will either. I have no self-control with a
I'm with you,
magazine
man.
full of bullets. I just
Right.
can't stop shooting. And like, I know people are gonna laugh and say, dude, that's just a personal problem, which I'm aware. But
Yeah. Well,
Like,
I found that I take a little bit. I always seem to rush the shot a little more when I had the AR because
Me
I
too.
knew that if I was quick enough and I was good enough, I could get, if we had a double,
more
it was
on.
like I could get on that second dog. And so
Yeah.
I would always rush that first shot rather than take my time, get that kill, and then move. If you can get the next kill, sure, great. So I always rush it with the bolt. I'm like, my goal, like if my goal is this one dog. If I get that one dog, I did it.
Yep.
My job
Hopefully,
is priority number one.
yeah.
Anything else is bonus.
Hopefully, my buddy next to me can get that other dog, and if not, then we can let hell loose. But
Yeah.
take care of the one thing, and then go from there.
Yeah. And you guys are all shooting suppressed, right?
Oh yeah,
Yep.
I've gotten so bougie about it. I don't think I'd ever hunt with anybody that wasn't suppressed.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, I don't even shoot a 22 unsuppressed anymore. Like,
Yeah.
I just am like, screw it. Like once you go to the suppressor, it's just you can't.
Hard to go back.
It's real, and obviously the sound. The thing that got us, we were all going to get suppressors. This is back when we first started thermal hunting, when Missouri first got their season.
Which
It
that's
was like
only
3,
how
4
long?
years ago. I think
I was gonna say it's only been a few
5
years.
No, it hasn't been
Four
5.
four
I think
years.
it's 4 years now.
Yeah, 4 years maybe.
Myself, Andy, and another one of our friends went to a spot, and this was probably like what 1 a.m. by the time we get there.
Yeah.
We get 2 coyotes come in behind us, and if I remember correctly, it was our friend's first time thermal hunting,
Yeah.
and you and I had only done it a handful, like a few times.
Maybe.
And so we get these come in, and did we only have 2 guns?
Yeah, we only had 2 guns.
That's what I thought. Okay. And I think it was you and our friend just
You and your
unleashed fury, and nobody was suppressed. Nobody's doing anything illegal. There's
Yep.
nothing like, but we get done and we're like,
You
dude,
feel
we
so
need to get
dirty.
the hell out of here. Like, we feel like the cops are going to get called
Yeah.
because
You feel dirty almost.
Yeah.
Like if you're not
I
suppressed,
completely
hunting
agree.
if you're hunting at night, you feel a little dirty just
Yeah.
going out there.
You know, we sound like the
Raw dogging
biggest
it.
bougie.
I mean, I get it. I mean, like if you don't have a suppressor for whatever reason, hey, do
hey,
your
you're
thing.
not doing anything wrong.
Like,
Yeah,
no,
it's just,
if I hear a gunshot at night, I know that dude, some guy just smacked a dog.
In that tournament that we did, the nighttime tournament, that was the first time I have been out in the 4 years that we're shooting suppressed and everything, and we just hear it go woo.
Yeah.
And it's probably, I don't know, 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. You knew exactly where that guy was, and we're probably 2 miles away from him.
yeah.
Like,
And that's just it. Like you said, you're not doing anything wrong, but people around don't know that you're coyote hunting. And so then all of a sudden you just alert the entire half the county that, somebody doesn't know how to shoot over here.
They're shooting at night.
And we're shooting at night, not illegally. It's just, once again, whereas now I got a landowner that we set up like 55 yards behind his house, behind his barn when we thermal hunt. And he'll text me after we leave, did you kill anything? And I'm like, yeah, we killed 3. Did you not hear us? Nope.
Yeah.
And not that it's that quiet, but it just cuts that much of the sound out.
Yeah.
That if you're not paying attention, you might not know that anybody shot a rifle. And so, yes, we're all suppressed, and that's all.
And not only the best sound in the world is the
Smack.
Yeah.
You can hear
Yeah,
it.
that's how you know if you hit them or not.
exactly.
Yep.
right.
Like you don't hear that smack, it's like, dang, we better think about some follow-up shots here, try to get this thing stopped.
Because
Yeah.
you could heart shot a coyote, and unless you hear it, it's taking off like nothing just happened.
Yeah,
Right.
we've had that happen. I shot one at that same spot
Yeah.
Nathan was talking about. I shot it. It was at 20 to 30 yards away. I mean, almost point blank shot, real close. I was like, did we even hit it?
Yeah,
You
they
know,
took off running.
Yeah, it was a heart shot. We went and did the stand. Like we were walking in and he walked out. I shot him real quick. Went and did the stand and we came back. And we're like, I don't know if I shot him or not. I mean, I felt good. And we go over there and we found blood. He ended up running at like 100 yards or something like that.
Yeah.
We found him, but you got to hear that smack.
And that's
Yep.
when I decided not to shoot the 6.5 Grindle anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
That wasn't that
You,
time, but it
you
happened
and many
again.
others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you guys shooting for rifles? And give us the nuts and bolts of each of your setups. Your gun, your suppressor, your thermal,
You want to go daytime first, or you
either
want to
one,
do both?
both.
We'll do daytime first. I guess I'll start.
Go for it.
Daytime, I've got several rifles, but the one that goes out the most right now because I'm most confident in it is I've got a Springfield Armory Waypoint 2020 6 Creedmoor. I am shooting 80 grain ELD VTs, I think.
Yep.
Yep, out of it. And it's got a Huxworks suppressor, 762 Ti on it. And we all run Athlon tripods, daytime and nighttime. But so that's my daytime gun. I've got a few other ones. It's just I'm most confident with the 6 Creed right now.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
Yep. That 80 grain VT is a mean bullet.
yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what I shoot in my 243, and it not fur friendly.
That's okay.
Yeah. They're not worth anything anyway.
Not down here, at least.
Yeah.
It's dead friendly.
Yeah, dead friendly. That's what I like.
That's what we
Yep.
like.
Dead right there friendly.
Right.
Yep, exactly.
For my daytime rig, I'm running a Ruger Gen 2 Predator 243. I got the MDT field chassis on it and Midas tack, glass, and
Yeah.
my gun seems to like the Winchester. I believe it's the 85 grain soft points. Yeah, I've had the best luck with that. I haven't played with it too much on different ammo. I've been wanting to get some of that 1776 loaded stuff.
Yeah.
I hear good things about that place. So I'm probably going to order some stuff from them, try some different things. But
Yep.
so far, I mean, that gun works pretty good. So
My daytime, I'm like Nate. I have several. I like to dabble.
Yep.
But old trusty is still the Ruger. I always forget the Ruger Go Wild that
Yeah.
they've been.
Oh, yep.
It's the 16 1/4 inch barrel, little shorty.
Yep.
Got it off our buddy Cody, and Athlon Helos is my go-to scope. That's kind of my favorite now, behind the Midas, or in front, just barely in front of the Midas tack for me. But the Helos 4x20, and then it likes the 70 grain Sierra Prairie enemies, which you cannot find them factory anymore. So thankfully Austin started loading.
Yeah.
And he has redeveloped it for me for that gun. But again, Athlon tripod, all that good jazz. The Huxworks 6 Flow is what I went with, just because everything I shoot for the most part is 6mm or below.
Yep.
So kind of trying to stay a little
Envelop
quieter.
all of them.
Yeah, stay a little quieter, but also just kind of.
That's what's nice about 30 cal cans. I mean, it pretty well covers almost everything you're gonna.
Right, it covers everything. So
Yeah.
I wanted a little bit more specialized instead of a, I don't know, because every time I go out, it's a 6mm of some sort. So that's the daytime rig.
yeah. What is it that you run? Just out of curiosity.
I have a Ruger American Gen 2 Predator 243. I have it in an outlier chassis. And I just got an Otter Creek Hydrogen L 6.5, and man, is it quiet. I just shot it the other day, and I never realized it. Like, I never would have thought, like, with a 243 you'd notice so much less recoil, but I noticed way less recoil too, which is odd. But
It is weird. Like we've heard, and we're not going to run down any suppressor companies, but we've heard that from, like, Andy's got a certain suppressor that I guess our friends are like, that thing's loud.
I've never noticed it, but
Yeah.
people.
And then I have, before I got my Huxworks, I had some other suppressors. I still use them because I have to at the current moment. But that when I shot that, I was like, okay, that is quieter. Now I've never had a flow through suppressor before that. So I don't know if that's part of it, where everything I've had before was baffle style.
Right.
But anyway, nighttime thermal gun, I do have just the one that I'm very happy with. I'm the one guy in this whole group that is got the AR still. I
Yep.
run a 6 ARC. It's a Black Rain Ordnance, and then gosh, I'm already forgetting the upper and the lower. It's a big name, but I forgot the name. 6 ARC, running the 80 grain ELD VTs out of that one also. And I've
Do you
got
like it in the 6 ARC?
I love it. I'll tell you a quick story, I guess, after I get through the rest of it. But it's got an Athlon. I use an Athlon Chronos 640 with LRF on it for the thermal. But quick story on those 80 grain ELD VTs. So I was shooting the 103s because that's
Yeah.
all you could get factory at the time.
Yep.
Those 80s came out. I actually bought some aftermarket stuff from Druid Hill.
Yep.
And I never got to shoot them because those 80s came out. So I bought I don't know, 100 of them.
Yep.
And me and Micah went out last year, I think, on a depredation
Yeah,
tag.
it was a depredation tag because it was early.
And so I was shooting them really good. I felt comfortable with them, but I hadn't shot a coyote with them yet.
Yep.
And we had a double come in, shot the first one. Micah couldn't get on the second one. Was looking for it still.
Something I can't remember.
I see it, so it looks like it's about to take off, so I shoot. And what I thought I saw was the bean field. I thought I saw my bullet hit the bean field behind the coyote. And why I thought I missed is because it smacked him so hard. Like it sounded like I hit dirt.
Yeah.
And then the coyote disappears. So I'm like, damn it, I think I missed him. And so I put my laser on it. Me and Micah go looking.
Well, no, I saw it through the scope.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because by that time, I just got on it whenever he followed up, was able to shoot that one. And I saw its body expand in my thermal. Like he shot high. It was like, probably 2 inches higher than what you would want, but his whole, like his spine, like came out almost. Like it was gnarly. Like,
and I was positive. I was like, damn, but I missed. Well, anyway, we get up to him and no, he was right. Like I just exploded him.
Yep.
And the rest of that season, I want to knock on wood because I don't want to jinx myself for this year, but the rest of that season, any coyote that got hit with those 80s fell right there.
Yep.
And so I'm very happy with them.
Yeah.
But anyway, 6 ARC AR. I don't have a problem with spraying. I will spray if I have to, but
Hey,
typically I control myself.
You're better than me. I'll give you credit for that.
We'll spray if we have to, though. I'll empty the 10-round mag.
There's been a few stands where we've been out there and we just couldn't get them commit, and they're out there at like 600-700 yards, and you're what? Screw it, let's just send them and just keep sending them. It'll happen.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't.
But I'm running a Howa M1500 22250 for my night rig. I got it in a AB Arms chassis. That one I'm running a rugged suppressor on that it's loud. It's still loud. And then also the same, I got the Athlon Coronas for the thermal. So we all run the Athlon 640s on those. So yeah, I mean, I'm happy with it. I want to switch it.
What are you shooting out of it?
Super performance. I've been running the Hornet super,
the 50s,
50 grain super performance. Everything I hit, man, it smacks them down pretty good. So been happy with that. I want to switch it. I like the 243 better. I like the 243. So I'm probably going to get rid of that and get me another 243. I don't know what exactly I'm going to go with yet, whether it be
hopefully that one you showed me tonight.
Trading Maseko.
I mean, I'm tempted. I am tempted. Don't tempt me, bro. But yeah, so I'm a 243 guy, and so I'll probably switch that. I don't know if it'll be this season or not, but I mean, every dog I've shot with it kills. So I mean, everybody knows the 22-250 is going to make top 5 predator guns out there. So nothing wrong with it.
Andrew,
I am currently running a Seiko S20 Precision 243. Honestly, I've been bouncing back and forth between 75 grain VMAX and the 70 grain Prairie King and Prairie Enemies out of them. They're shooting identical. I can't find the difference. And maybe I'm sure at longer distances.
Sure, a distance maybe.
But 0 to 300 right now, they've been just stacking them on there. So I've been kind of whatever's available with that. I am having a little bit of a problem. We talked about this on last episode.
Yeah, but that's not anything that you're doing wrong.
It's not other than me. I got a new magazine, brand new magazine sitting at home for it. I went ahead and ordered it.
Yeah.
And it's feeding them just fine. So I think it's just my magazine. It's one, the spring,
that
and
week.
two, I did a little modification. And I did not have any issues last time I went out.
So I guess Andy found out there was a known issue with the Seiko S20 and feeding, and he actually experienced that last time that you were hunting?
it was in the tournament that I did.
Yeah. He would.
That's part of the reason we should have about 4 more. Well, maybe about 5 more dead coyotes.
Yeah.
I wasn't getting follow-up shots because I would get my first shot and I go to rack the bolt and
But were you going to make those shots?
one
Were you going to? Were you?
We'll never know.
Two of them,
exactly.
2 of them 100%. The coyote's standing there. Like
Okay,
I have no
okay.
question that was happening. At least 2. But the others I never got opportunity because
Right.
it wouldn't push the bullet far enough up
Yep.
for me to cycle the next one. And so it was kind of a disaster.
So what did you Google, like magazine, and then you
I'll
found
order a new magazine
that there was a known
Yeah.
problem. They stopped producing the S20, I guess. And so he's trying to fix that issue because it's a good shooting
The
gun.
thing shoots great.
Yeah.
You find an aftermarket magazine, or did you have to get one
All
from?
proprietary magazines from
Nice.
So Midwest Gunworks has them in stock if anybody's looking for one. So I have another one and it's working just fine. So I think it's a combination of it gets a little bit dirty and the spring gets maybe a little weak. I left it sitting in my gun safe with a loaded magazine, and I wonder if that didn't make a difference there.
Right.
So first time I ever had an issue with it, and we made a few modifications with it, so I think I'm good to go on it. But
Yeah.
otherwise, I mean, it stacks dimes. Love the gun. And then the Athlon Chronos Pro with the LRF is, I think, what we all run.
Yeah. Right now.
What else we got? Tripods.
Athlon tripods we all run.
We all run a little different version of that tripod. I think I run the smallest one. You run the
Same.
next one. Oh, do you?
No, we run the same. His is
Yours is the big fat one.
I downgraded one.
Oh, did you? So
I
you
did
got
have the
30.
big
Okay.
fat one. I had the 30 instead of the 36. I have the 32.
Yeah. And then we have the 29.
It's still taller than what I need.
Yeah.
I'm 6'5".
Well, even
I
the
just-
small one would work for you.
probably.
We were worried about that when we first got those, and then we set them up. We're like, okay, yeah, that he's 6'6", 6'7". What are you?
6'7".
6.
Oh gosh.
I have 6.
So he was worried about the tripod being tall enough.
Yeah.
So when we first got him, we set up the smallest one, the shortest one, and it would have worked for him.
Yeah.
But anyway.
But,
Interesting.
I do run.
What do you
the
guys run
House
for
Source
calls?
All of them.
I own 3. The Fox Pro X24 is by far and away my favorite one. I have used the other ones before. I used one the other week just because I've never used it before. I actually bought an Icotech from
TV.
from Tony TV.
Oh, gotcha.
And I just wanted to play. I've never used it before, and we were having a bad night, so I was like, oh, that was the same night from the story I told you.
Yep.
And so we just tried it on a few stands, but I'm just so comfortable with my X24 that is the one I prefer. I also have a Lucky Duck Roughneck, I believe, right, Andy? And that's what we have. We have the same one, don't we?
No, you got.
Oh, you've got the Revolt.
I have a Revolt
Yeah.
and a Roughneck.
So the X24, I've got a Lucky Duck Roughneck, and then the Icotech, I'm not even sure what it's called. It's black.
Yep.
But I use the X24 99.5% of the time.
Yeah, I run the Fox Pro.
Shockwave.
Yeah, Shockwave. So most of the time, like I said before, me and Nate do a lot of. So he's the main caller out of our group, and then Andy, him and his buddies, they kind of switch on and off on everything.
It depends if we're in tournaments or if we're kind of jacking around, honestly, because I'm going to go ahead and make the admittment of realization. I'm going to tick off our buddy Corey. I'm sorry. I'm just a Lucky Duck guy, I guess.
Oh gosh.
I
I will say this though. We went hunting with Corey. I wanted a 360 really badly.
Oh, have you messed with the
Now, don't get
360
me wrong.
yet?
I've only
Dude,
heard it once, and it's pretty
dude.
impressive, but I don't have one yet.
I don't want to like skew it by any means. The Lucky or the Fox Pros are top of the line. Will never say anything bad about them. I like my Lucky Duck.
Yeah, and I like mine too.
I
Yeah.
am a very big Lucky Duck fan. I have very good success with it, so I will not knock it. I'm just going to go ahead and say I'm on the Lucky Duck
It's
bandwagon.
okay to be who you are.
I'm just going to admit
That's
I'm
fine.
coming out of the closet. Okay.
Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with
But
it.
I run a Lucky Duck. I do a lot of our like if we're in a tournament, I do a lot of the calling for our group unless it's something that I've called prior, and then we switch. And Austin, the other one in the group, he has the X24. He'll call it. So
Yep.
we'll bounce back and forth. Um, whenever that happens. Now at nighttime, I just ended up a lot of times I'm okay if they're the shooters and I'm the caller. Like
Yep.
I don't mind not being the one that has to take the shot.
Yeah.
Like a
The,
dead coyote's a dead coyote in a tournament for me, and
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know.
the problem with calls is all three of those companies have really awesome guys that make calls sounds
Yep.
that then load them for you. Rick Paulette with Lucky Duck, Tony with Icotech, and then obviously Tori Cook with MFK. And I'm just a collector of cool shit. And so like I hear some of these calls and then you get them. And what's nice about it, to be honest with you, and Andy hit the nail on the head, is they're just different. They don't sound the same. Their calls are different.
Yep.
And so like if you go to a property over and over, I don't think coyotes look at it like we do, but it makes you like, you know what? This property's never been called with this Lucky Duck, or this property's never been called with this, as far as we know, right? Somebody could be hunting it next door with this,
Right.
but
You want my ultimate call in my mind. I don't have much experience with Icotech or Tony
well, neither
Stouts,
do I.
but give me like the X360. That thing's badass. So you give me that call, and you let me put MFK and Rick Paulette sounds on it.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't think there's a coyote I can't call.
I wish you could just put them all. You probably can. There's probably a way, but I'm just a gear junkie. So
I don't think you can.
Legally, there is not a way.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never tried.
I think there was a scandal at one time
Oh no shit.
that somebody was
They figured out how to
producing.
reformat stuff.
Somebody figured out how to reformat and sold a bunch of calls with Lucky Duck and uh
Yeah.
Fox Pro Sounds or
I
whatever.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
No, but I mean that's
Yeah, I
and the
think-
thing is like those guys like MFK, Tori, and like Rick, you got a problem,
Oh,
like
They'll take care of you.
they
They're
take
awesome.
care of it. It's just obviously I know those guys don't work directly for those companies. At least I don't think Rick does. I know Tori doesn't works directly with or for Fox Pro, but yeah, it's just I'm a gear junkie and that can get you in trouble because I get to the point where I don't remember like what was working last week sometimes because I play a little too much, but yeah.
Drew, what's your nighttime setup, and then what's your call choice?
I'm running the X24 and my nighttime setup is actually what I was telling you about before because I was looking at it. It's sitting right next to me and I was
There
like,
you go.
but yeah, it's 243. Ruger American Gen 2. I have an iRay Bolt 60 on it.
Okay.
Still
Yeah.
I miss that.
How you like that IRA?
I like it. I mean, it's awesome.
It's a solid rig, man.
My first thermal was an iRay Rico MK1,
Yep.
and I miss it. It was an awesome thermal, and it was only a 384,
Yep.
and still was really clear. But
Now that
I never tried the bolts out, but they seem
now that I
pretty
got a
cool, too.
1024, it's hard to like,
Oh dang, you got a 1024?
yeah, I mean, it's not the 1280, but it's just a step below.
Still, yeah,
But it's bad.
Ain't no 640.
yeah. That's all we're running 640s.
Yeah, no, it's pretty sweet. I mean, can't complain, but yeah, it's fun like, when you can see a dog's eye sockets and,
Yeah.
you just see some detail and things that I'm always trying to focus and record, and I screw myself a lot because I'm always trying to record everything.
Yeah. Question.
That is the thing I do like about the Athlon.
Yeah.
Is it's got the automatic shot recording. So when you shoot, it previously records, I believe it's 5 seconds prior to
Mhm.
10
Yep.
seconds after.
Yep.
And I might be off on that time. So you get that automatic shot record.
Yeah.
So I can at least go back and pull kill shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, my recoil activated video doesn't work very good, so I don't even have it on. I always run
Just start
manual.
recording, and I always record manually.
Mine's
Like I'll pull my phone out,
Windows.
hit record, and put it in my pocket. Even though our thermals have mics,
Yeah.
I don't know why I do that, but it's just habit. But
My bolt cycle on my gun
yeah,
will
Sets
set
it
off
off.
the
The record,
recoil.
yeah.
Well,
I wonder if it's just because it's the 22-250, but mine is like money almost every time.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't miss a coyote shot, but if I'm like still shooting,
Messing
and
with
when
it.
I was jacking with those when I was having trouble, I had like 3-4 videos each thing
Right,
on
right,
trying to
right,
mess
right,
with
right.
it.
question on your
Now-
1024.
What?
Will moisture still mess with it just like it does the rest of them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It has an ultra clear setting that you can turn on, like if it's foggy or moisture in the air, that helps significantly. But I mean it's better, than
Mm.
a 640 even would be, but it's still, I mean, it's still a
Still-
thermal. So
We talked about that night that we told you that story, where me and Micah were rusty. 2 hours later, we were done hunting because it got so wet out and so foggy that
It wasn't funny.
we had a triple that we couldn't even really tell what was
Yeah.
going on with them. It just got to the point where like this isn't even fun anymore. The timber looks like just gray clouds
Yeah.
at this point.
once you start where you can't see terrain features
Yeah.
and stuff, it's like this sucks.
Yeah.
yeah,
know?
it gets tough.
Yeah.
Then you kind of lose your bearings a little bit of
Yeah.
distance and
LRF starts not working near as good.
yep.
Just you kind of you're getting blinded more than you already are, right? And
Yep.
then you just like on that one we
Can't see shit out of this thing.
and it was really just really wet out, but I was just curious that the 1024 and the 1280s how much better they were at handling that.
Yeah, I mean they are better just because they have faster processors and all the those things, but they're still they're still going to get affected, and
Yeah.
it's still thermal, and all thermals are not good, especially fog and high moisture and things
Still
like
electronics.
that. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. Have you guys got anything new this year? Like any new gear? Obviously you got your call, but that Icotech, but
I did, yeah. It's the Night Stalker. I just thought of the name.
there you go.
No, man.
FY. Well, the call. Outside of that, I did get a new rifle, but it's technically a deer rifle. I do like it a lot.
Yeah.
And I thought about using it during that tournament I took my son on. But it's a 6.5 Creedmoor. Sorry. 6.5 Creedmoor.
I have some 95 grains for that.
Do you? What am I
So
shooting
I-
at? What am I shooting out of that thing? I can't remember
I
what
can't
I.
remember. But
Oh,
I got nice
one
sights.
143s because it's for deer.
Yep.
But I really like that rifle. It's a fun shooting rifle, and it's a Christensen MPR Gen 2 6.5. 6.5. And but outside of that, I think pretty much everything else is. I started wearing a bino harness this year
Yeah,
for
Ooh, there
daytime.
you go.
I've been against bino harnesses my whole life. I just don't wear them. I don't know
makes
why.
no sense to me.
That
And
is weird.
I
That's
finally
weird.
started wearing it during the day, and I've kept it on.
Now the 6.5 Creedmoor thing's making sense.
We all own one, just FYI.
Oh yeah, we all own a 6.5.
Everybody wants at once 6.5 Creedmoor.
Yep. Those though I've seen a lot of coyotes get shot with the 6.5 Creedmoor, and it wrecks them.
Oh, I bet it does. I would take it out. It's heavier than
Mine
mine.
weighs 10 pounds.
Yeah, it's mine's a Savage 110, I think, and it's just a heavier gun. I'm just like,
Yeah.
why would I take that when I can take this lighter rig?
Mine's definitely a deer blind gun.
Right.
Heavy,
Especially
bull barrel.
Yeah, that thing's 20 pounds.
It's heavy.
It's a badass gun. It shoots great, but yeah, it's just too much for running and gunning.
What about new gear for you all? I know you got something new that I can't believe it took you so long to get.
What did I get?
The throw lever.
Throw lever.
Your Arca mount.
Oh yeah. I upgraded my Athlon the head mount, so it had one of those turn
Screw
knob
on.
deals, screw-ons. I never had any problems with it. And then one day,
I know.
yeah, then one day Nathan's like, dude. And so I was like, you know what? I thought of it and I just bought it. Dude, that makes a big difference. It really
the best
does.
thing ever. I don't know
Like-
how it took you so long.
Like,
It's one of
yeah.
those things though that you don't realize how nice it is until you have it.
Right. And
Yeah.
you can get them for $30 on Amazon. I mean,
Yeah.
sure, there's more expensive ones out there, but I literally spent like $28 on this thing. I'm like, this is so much better. Yeah. Other than that, I mean, I pretty much running most of the same gear I ran last year. Nothing major's changed besides that. Andy, you got anything new?
I mean, we all do. We all skipped over it because we've been using it for a little bit. But my Huxworks 6 flow is new.
Oh, yeah, the suppressors are new.
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
I mean,
we're all running Huxworks now.
I really want to put my thermal back. Well, I have the thermal on the Seiko, and I'm left-handed, and so I have a 6 arc as well, almost identical to Nathan's. I don't know why I quit running it because it's a AR and I can't afford that many bullets.
Yeah.
And I really want to put it back on it because now being a flow through, I don't
Yep.
have gas in my face. And so I really want to put it back on that. But also, like, that little 243, that Go Wild, is like my left hand, and I'm so comfortable with it. I really want to put my thermal back on it.
Yep.
I'm trying to refrain because I mean, I like guns and I want to use all of them. So
Yep.
I'm trying to,
Yeah.
diversify my
Right.
collection, my usage. So the Huxworks is nice. I'm really contemplating putting everything back on that 6 arc. Trying to practice a little trigger control.
It's hard.
But
Good luck.
The only thing I've learned, so I don't have my Huxworks on my 6 arc yet. And I have heard that flow through suppressors can cause, I guess, or can create problems with feeding issues, like because there's no gas
not as
coming
much
back.
gas coming back.
And so I'm curious when I do put my Flow 6K on that, what I'll have to do. A lot of people say they don't even notice any issue, but some people say they've got to turn the gas all the way down, or is it all the way
All
up?
the way up.
All the way up.
Give it full.
Yep.
So I'm curious what happens there. We know a buddy who has a 22 arc, I believe, that he has had to have some feeding problems with flow throughs. But honestly, the biggest complaint I have about the 6 arc is how dirty it gets
Yeah.
with all the gas.
Which the 6 flow should help.
Yeah,
I was gonna
which
say,
should
yeah,
be
that flow through should help big time.
100%. Yeah. So I'm excited to see that because I'll clean it a decent amount just because I don't like really dirty stuff and
Yeah.
it
And
gets dirty quick.
that's one of the things I did not like about a gas gun was I would get that thing so dirty, and then then you're cleaning it and they suck to clean, and then you go and you're like, okay, I got this thing clean. Now I'm gonna go hunting. Now I just shot 15 times again, and now we're right back to getting dirty again.
Right.
Yeah.
Another new toy. I got that 22 flow. I got
Yeah. You got your
little 22 pistol.
Yep.
And it's fun. It's a good time because sometimes
I
you
want
you
one.
walk up to
Yeah.
something that hasn't fully expired and you don't want to see anything suffer, so you can speed it along. But funny
Yep.
story, our first set we had in that tournament, we had one coyote was still alive, went underneath this pine tree. Told you guys the story, didn't I?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
So I was trying to fix my feeding issue happened on my gun. So I just handed my pistol to my buddy I was hunting with. I said, "Go get it." I didn't know it was going to turn into what it did. He ends up army crawling under this pine tree with that pistol, and that coyote's still alive. And I was probably 60 yards away from this tree, and all of a sudden you just hear tap tap, and the
Yep.
tree just glows twice, just woof, woof. And he drags it back out.
Now,
So
when you say under, you meant basically
he
inside
belly crawled under that tree
because it had burrowed.
yeah,
There was like a den.
just like a pine needle,
Yeah.
like around the
Yeah.
base
Yeah,
of
or
a pine tree type
Ends
deal.
out.
And he to get to it, he had to lay on his belly and like crawl. This live coyote up in there.
That's ballsy. That's
Yeah.
ballsy. Because I've had one coyote that was alive in my truck. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Have you ever had that?
Oh,
No.
Bro, this was I think like
Dude,
the
this is the
second-
craziest thing I've ever.
like the second season or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
We go, we make a stand. I think a double came
It was
in.
very cold that night.
Yeah, really cold. Get one dead. I go and I grab the
Hold on.
coyote.
Yeah, I take a video.
Yeah,
of
we
you
take a
doing
video.
it.
He's got a video of me dragging the coyote out of the field, throw it in the truck. We go to the next set.
By the way, this drag is probably 200 yards up
Yeah.
a hill.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not a short drag. Plenty of time.
To where you would think you would notice
We
something.
cross a fence, throw the coyote in the truck.
Yep.
Go make our next set. Or we drive, go, and we get out of the truck, go make our next set. We come back and the coyote is sitting up in the back of the truck.
Looking at me in the face
You're
when I go
like-
to put my tripod in the
You're
bed.
like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah.
Looking back, if you see the video that he took of me, you can see the coyote try to stand up like while I'm dragging it. And I just didn't notice it, man.
Yeah,
Like,
it was so
yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah.
But when you are
That's
face to face
traumatizing.
with one, no, it was crazy. And I remember like
Freaked us
Russ,
out.
we're like, what do we do? Like, so
It's in the back of the truck. Like,
luckily, yeah, we didn't freak out that much, and we just drug it out. Unfortunately, had to finish it off. But like
you feel bad almost.
you
'cause
do, like that's not what
Yeah.
you want.
no,
Right.
you definitely don't want it, but
You didn't know.
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
how was it not dead? Like, how did it not try to bite you at any point during that? If it was alive enough to sit up 20 minutes later, which obviously it was messed up because I put my hands over the truck, put my tripod in, and I look up and it's looking at me. There was
Wish we
it was
licked him just like
obviously it was in a bad way.
Yeah.
But that's one of the craziest things. So having those 22 pistols, I would like to do the same thing. I know Micah wants to.
Yeah, I just
Um,
started doing that this year as well.
Do you keep it on your leg or
How
what
do
do
you
you
No.
do?
carry yours?
I carried in behind my vinyl harness.
Yeah.
Do you have like an actual holster for that?
Yes. So
Okay.
I have like this plate that goes on the back of my vinyl harness, and then my holster is in between the plate and the vinyl harness. It's actually pretty comfortable.
There you go.
You
I
have to
could-
send us
I
a
could
link
send-
where you got that.
I
Yeah,
could send it to you guys when.
yeah,
That would be
definitely.
interesting.
I'll send you my phone number after this.
So I ain't gonna lie, I
Yeah.
have an airsoft holster.
Yeah.
Like Laura Croft.
Yeah.
Eye holster.
Well, and that's what our buddy Austin's the first one to have done that. And that's what he does. He keeps it on his
Yeah.
thigh,
Yep.
on the outside of his thigh. And,
That's a $20 one off Amazon.
Hey man, if
and
it
it
works,
does
it
that.
works.
I mean, it does fine,
It
but
does.
I could
I had
see
never-
myself getting annoyed with that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even notice it
Nuances.
in my vinyl
Yeah.
harness.
Yeah,
I had
definitely.
to I was in the hotel, and I'm like, oh shit, I didn't take my gun off. I mean, it was perfectly legal, but still
Sure.
uncomfortable, and people
Yeah.
look at you like,
Right. People look at you like, oh gosh.
He's
Oh,
John Wick.
Oh, yeah, that's the best. Like Andy has a great story about, but when it's the middle of the night, 2 o'clock in the morning, and you're parked on the side of the road, and you got somebody driving by, and you look over, and you got dudes in helmets pulling out rifles and tripods, all blacked out,
Bunch of dead coyotes.
just like, what is going on here?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It cracks me up. I laugh every time someone drives by and just slows down. Like,
Yeah.
what are these dudes doing?
You stop at a gas station to get something, and you've got like 6 dead coyotes in the.
Yep.
Both of us, Andy and I, both have what would you call
Yoke
them?
totes.
Yeah, yoke totes. We receiver hitch like
Yeah.
Racks, yeah.
like a
Racks.
deer carrier. Or,
yeah. And usually during thermal season, like they just stay on our trucks.
Yep.
And it's just kind of funny because you'll pull up to a gas station with a bunch of dead coyotes laying in these totes to go get a drink. And from people who have no hunting background, you can tell the looks you get from some of the
The
people.
funniest one I've ever had is probably 2-3 years ago, and it was a daytime tournament. And me and Austin had, I don't know, maybe 2-3 coyotes in the back. Midday, roll through McDonald's. We didn't even think about it. Yo totes on the back of the truck. We're going through one of the double lines of McDonald's.
Yep.
And this girl looks over and looks at us, looks at the back, looks at us, looks at the back, goes, "Oh my God, that's murder!" Damn straight.
Speaking of murder in McDonald's, remember what happened to me during?
Yeah, you have a better one, in my opinion.
So this is not coyote related, but
Boy.
my son killed his first deer with a bow this year.
Yeah.
And or was it Bennett? It was Chase.
Yeah, Chase.
On our way to the processor, I took the boys to McDonald's.
Yeah.
And we're in line and we get our food. I pull up and I start handing food out. And I see 2 county cops and then a highway patrolman pull into the McDonald's parking spots. don't think anything of it. I just assumed they were going to grab them some dinner.
Yeah.
They get out and they start walking towards my truck and motion for me to roll my window down. And so I roll it down. I'm like, "Can I help you? Somebody kill a deer?" And I'm like, "Yeah, he did. He got his first one. It's in the back if you want to check it out." Okay, good, good. Then he goes back there, looks at it. We got a call that you had blood coming from the back of your truck, and
Nice.
people were worried, and I'm like, "Do you think I'm so stupid that I just went and murdered some people and then got, worked my appetite up and I'm going through the drive-through at McDonald's right quick with blood coming out of the truck
Just be
and
dripping.
like it was dripping. She was bleeding out the back just like they do. But it was hilarious. Those cops kind of got a kick out of it, and I'm just like, you got it. Some people, it's as a hunter, you do think like people understand what you do, but there are a lot of people out there that have just don't understand what we do and also hate what we do for
Oh,
some
for
stupid
sure.
ass reason. But
Yeah. We
yeah,
did
it's just
that
kind of
one
funny.
one time coming home from Kansas. We had like maybe 4 dogs on the, carrier on the hitch. We brought like 4 nice ones home or something, one's the tan or something. And this lady drove by and flipped us off. And we're just like,
Yeah.
Thanks.
thank you.
I did
Appreciate that.
I did your cat a favor.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
They're just cute. They just want to live.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, okay. And we love coyotes.
Yeah.
Like I don't want them to disappear.
Oh, yeah.
We like hunting them.
Part of the
Yeah.
ecosystem. Yeah, of course.
But
sure.
that's part of it. They're predators, but so are we.
We got him flipped off going down I-70.
Oh, yeah.
Down
Oh
the
yeah,
interstate.
it
Like,
happens.
going to checking in tournaments, you have 6, 10 coyotes in the back, and like people going by just like flipping you off, like you're a
Yep.
jerk. Like,
Thanks.
is what it is, guys.
It means we're being successful.
Yeah.
I got a question for you, and
Yeah.
this kind of goes back to our thing. So, what's y'all's thermal season?
Ours in Wisconsin is 24/7, 365.
24/7. Has it always been that case?
I think
Or you-
so. As
Okay.
long as I've been around that I recall,
Be a good
yes.
one to ask.
Yeah. So
Always.
what are your numbers? Like
Well,
obviously you do a bunch of predator hunting.
On a
Yep.
good thermal night, what's a good?
Yeah. Like
Good
what's a
amount.
good night?
6 is a good night.
Okay.
I mean, we have lots of numbers. I think
So
we
if you-
have the same, if not more, coyotes than we've ever had. I think that we have more coyotes because there's so much more pressure and they're
Makes
so
sense.
much more educated. There's very few guys that are really good at it. I can think of maybe, 4 or 5 guys that I know of that are really good at it. Other than that, you got
Thank
just
you. Appreciate it.
random people that are, I mean, around here,
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
that, and then everyone else is just kind of goes for leisure. They just
Here and there.
Yeah.
for fun. Like,
like you guys.
Yeah. Kind of. I mean, that's true. It's true. We
I'm
just
joking.
But because that was kind of our debate, with our new thermal season coming out, starting with 9 months, we're
Yeah.
curious what the numbers are going to be. Because like right now, a good night is upper teens.
Like if you're
One-
talking a night as in 7 p.m. to, let's say, 5 a.m.
Yeah. All night long.
like you can. I mean, there's
If
not
you're-
necessarily us, but I mean, if we want, there's
If you're in a
multiple
tournament and you're
people
not
out there.
killing upper teens, you're not
Not
going to
gonna
place.
yeah, you're not going to play.
You better be in the upper teens.
yeah. So I think what I notice, what I've noticed that's changed the most is the daytime hunting has gotten poor. To an extent, to a point now where nobody day hunts at all, and now the day hunting's better.
I said that.
He
I
did.
said that.
God,
I
how
said
much
that.
timeout? How much did he pay you? How much did
None.
he pay you to say that?
None, but
God damn it.
But it did go for like when thermal started getting popular, the day hunting sucked and it started getting rough.
Yep.
And then now it's to a point where people don't even attempt to day hunt anymore. So the day hunting has gotten better, but that's just been in the last year or two.
That is
When you say
literally
better, are they-
verbatim what I
Is it
said.
easier to call during the day than they used
Yes.
to be?
Yes.
Really?
That is so we had a discussion.
But simply because no one's doing it.
Right. That's kind of what my argument was. If
That is what you.
I was like, if nobody does it,
Damn it! It is what he said.
the coyotes aren't going to die during the day, and then they're going to almost like flip. At least that was my thought, right? And
Yeah.
who knows how long that will take.
It's going to take
Um,
a few years, but I think like from my experience, it goes in this wave of like all of a sudden they get more pressure and they kind of, say, okay, I'm going to be more careful. And then, uh, I mean, it's going to go the same way it did for here. I mean, granted,
Right.
Missouri is you're probably always going to have some day hunting there, but like up here, I mean, I can't even think of someone off the top of my head that goes and does day stands anymore.
and see, we
What?
got some. Obviously, we just started the longer season, the 9 month season.
Yeah.
But I can think off the top of my head of dozens of guys that will never stop day hunting.
Yeah.
I
Yeah. See,
mean,
we don't have that here.
yeah, it doesn't
And
mean I guess some of them maybe will do it less. I don't know, but
what's going to happen though, too, is you're going to have guys that are going to say, oh, the season's open, summertime, uh, family groups, they're going to go out and wipe them all out. And then they're going to go to those same spots in December
On the water.
and they're going to say, oh, geez, I can't call nothing in, you know?
Right.
So, would you say, like, I don't know, how long has your thermal season been open? Like, how long have you guys had it?
As long
as
as
long
I've
as he
been
remembers.
alive. So
Really?
our season's always been 24/7 for, I mean, at least for 15 years that I'm aware of.
Gotcha.
I don't
I'm just
remember.
curious if like nighttime numbers got worse to
I
the
don't
point
think,
like,
I don't think numbers are worse. I think they're still the same or more. I just think they're harder to call in.
Yeah,
I mean, that makes sense.
which I figured was going to be the case for us. And we've already actually sort of noticed that even since, thermal season started in Missouri 4 years ago or whatever it was. That first year it was like, oh my gosh, this is the coolest thing ever.
Right.
Like
you make a
you
mouse
felt like,
squeak and here they come.
yeah,
Right.
every place you went, it was like coyotes all over the place. It's slowly gotten, it's still good. I mean, we still
Yeah.
have like you don't expect not to see coyotes any night you go out. Like it
Yeah.
should happen. But those crazy ones are less.
Where you're getting them
Remember
on
that one we had
every
last year where
stand,
they came
yeah.
across the pond dam and we ended up spraying at that one the next time we went because he circled us with Calder?
Yeah.
Yeah, at one of my spots. Oh wait, you weren't there the first time. It was me and you.
Us.
So the first time we went there, it was like what, 5 of them within 2 different times that came in, and then the second time was what, a month and a half later. You, me, him, and Calder were all out there, and that's where we saw that one like circle us all like
Oh,
3/4 of a
I'm
mile.
looking now. I know what you're
And then we ended up just trying to spray at his ass at 700 yards. But
that's just a struggle. I mean,
yeah, you don't see as much as that is what I'm trying to say is like those crazy scenarios.
How much like summertime are you doing it?
Not much. I maybe go a little, but not much.
Is that just
Um,
because it's summertime, you're not worried about them, you don't really, you're just, it's kind of off your mind, or is it just not productive? What?
no, I think summer is super, super good and productive if you want to do it. It's just like I am busy, but I like to give them a break. Like,
Yeah.
especially like now, I'm only getting less spots to hunt. Like more and more and more and more of my spots are hunted by other people. So
Mhm.
like I have to really preserve my spots to a point where like if I'm gonna kill, 3, 4, 5 coyotes off of a place in the winter, like it's kind of hard for me to go and hunt it all summer too. It's like
Right.
I don't know.
So you're kind of doing a little self-regulating.
Yeah, I guess the way I look at it is, um, I like hunting them in the summer. It's fun. It can be crazy with a big family group piling in on you, but um, I don't love shooting pups. Just being honest,
yeah.
I could see that.
I
Like
get it.
I don't think I'll love it either, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try it.
I mean, I'm
yeah.
gonna
I'm gonna
go.
try it this
I
year
mean,
since we've never done it. But
don't get me wrong, it's fun. They are pretty clueless, but um, yeah, I will more so like go if a landowner reaches out like, hey, they're,
Yeah.
they're bad here, they're all over, they're in my yard, whatever.
Right.
Or like I'll get deer hunters that will bug the crap out of me that they're, all over their trail cameras and whatnot. I'll go make a stand here and there just to keep people happy and again keep my spots. Not that I would want to hunt them, but if, I know that if I don't go hunt them, they're gonna find someone else to come.
Somebody else
Right,
will.
Mhm.
right.
So
I
I
get
try
it.
to do my part that way, and if it means me going out there shooting a couple to keep them happy, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and obviously we haven't experienced it yet, so I'm definitely gonna go out and experience. But I feel like in Missouri, it's gonna get to where like people are just gonna start self-regulating,
Yeah,
and well, we're gonna give them a break, whatever. But I mean,
people go here. People go to the lake. People do fish.
yeah,
People, like,
yeah. I mean, there's other things to
other
do.
things.
There's definitely other things to do. So
And
yeah.
there's a perfect storm coming, I feel like too, uh, in our state. And I feel like we're not the only state, but our state just went to a extended season. It's not 365 yet, but it is 9 months now. Thermals are getting cheaper and cheaper, more affordable to buy. And I mean, just in the first couple weeks, I know 2 people that are buying thermals that have never owned one.
right.
And it's, what'll happen is over the next few years, less people will be successful. And just like our buddy Austin said, the serious people will continue to be serious. Other people, if they don't get successful, which sucks, I don't want people to be unsuccessful, but coyotes are smart. They're going to adapt to all the pressure and they're going to get harder to kill. And, 5 years from now, some of those people might be selling those things and moving on to something else.
Yeah, I think I'm already seeing that here. Like 2 years ago, it really boomed here, and now you're already seeing that like people are getting out of it, and and like I said, there's only a few people that are really good at it and that are really serious about it, and um, I've just realized that a lot of guys just don't care. Like they think it's crazy that I am, so anal about the wind and about the
Yep.
weather and about the, whatever. My access, whatever. They're just like, dude, why are you trying so hard? It's just a coyote, And like those are the people that I'm like, okay, well, your thermal will be for sale in a year because
right,
Right.
you're
For
just
sure.
gonna walk 50 yards from someone's house and blast rabbit, and if you don't kill one, you don't kill one.
Yeah.
Right.
And teach their own. I mean, whatever. That's the way they want to do it.
Right. And it don't
But
bother me. Like that's
yeah.
the way I look at it too, is like I used to get really worked up about it. Like, dang, these people are hunting my spots that I've hunted for years and oh, these people, whatever. And then I just realized like these people just don't, most of them just really don't even
Get it.
get
They
it.
don't.
And they just want to go a few times, a winter for fun and don't bother me any.
Yeah. Well, what's funny is to shit on ourselves a little bit. I mean, we're part of the reason those people want to go. Like we
For
have
sure.
podcasts where we talk about predator hunting.
Oh, for
Like I
sure.
can't
How
really
fun
get
it
pissed
is,
off, and
yeah,
then I do this. Like I'm part of the reason they want to do it. Not that like I'm the reason or our podcast is the reason
But
they
we
want to do
advocate
it,
for it.
but we advocate for it. We talk about
Yep.
how awesome it is. Yeah, like okay, have at it, man. You're not
Exactly.
doing it right, but if you want some help, let me know or get
Yep.
some pointers. I mean, not that we're pros,
Yeah.
but we love it. We take it seriously, just like we do with our deer hunting and that
Yeah.
sort of stuff. So yeah, I
Well,
mean, whatever.
I mean, we all got families, and if you're going to take time away from home and your kids and whatever, you might as well be successful,
Oh,
because
right,
it ain't no fun to go out there and make blank stands all night.
right.
No, it's not. That was not a fun night. I mean, it was fun, but it was one of those
I mean,
nights. But
I'll do it and I'll continue to do it, but I'm getting real tired of my wife asking, "How many did you get?" None. Man, you're real
Eh,
good at this thing, aren't you? It's the wife.
oh yeah.
It's the wife.
Criticism.
Yeah,
What
just the little
little
dig,
jab.
the little digs here and there.
I love my sister for that. Awesome.
Yeah,
what I struggle with, you talk about at night and the wind and whatnot. Like I feel I have a really good, in my personal opinion, daytime grasp of how I want to set up for wind.
yeah.
How I set up in the nighttime, I already know like I have to change. It's not the same, and I don't. Maybe I'm wrong. you can't use the wind the same at night as you do in the day because they will circle
In the
at
middle of the
night
field.
so much farther.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now it also makes me wonder how many coyotes are actually circling in the day I never see.
Yeah.
But at nighttime they circle so much farther. I
Yep.
am struggling right now with how do I get them to close that gap before they circle? Because that is my struggle is they'll circle a couple spots at 4, 5, 600 yards before
Yeah.
they see that far. And I can
Yeah.
see them circling me.
Yeah.
I know I
Yep.
can't shoot that far. How do you set up if you don't want to give away your tips and tricks?
Oh no,
But
I don't have any. I don't have
I
any secrets.
I like side winds. I like to see if I can get them to cut the wind sideways. But
Yeah.
they always want to just completely circle, and I
Yeah.
get so frustrated.
Yeah. I just always try to throw a crosswind, and
Mhm.
make sure that I can see my wind, and then
Right.
get my call away from me to the upwind,
Hmm.
and you know, I guess maybe where you guys are at, it's more flat. Um, but like for us, like if they circled that 600 yards, they're gonna be over they're gonna be over that hill. Like,
And they would here too. We're not that flat. I mean,
We got some
we got
rolling hills.
some areas, but we're mostly like I'd say 300 yards thermal wise is a pretty far shot. I mean, there's other opportunities here and
yeah,
there, but we got a lot of terraces,
oh,
stuff
terraces
like that.
suck.
Yeah,
They do.
especially when you don't know it's there at night, and then all of a sudden the coyote disappears. Like, where the hell
Yeah,
did he go? Yeah,
I had $1 for every time that's happened in my life. We
yep,
don't have
Right.
them here, thank God. But in Kansas, I've
yep,
beat my head against the terrace numerous times.
yeah. They're all over the place. I mean,
Yeah,
we're very similar.
that's common farm practice around here.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I'm close to you guys where I go in Kansas, so
You have to
Yeah.
come see us sometime.
Yeah,
We'll
man.
do some
yeah,
staying.
Now that we have an extended season, we can go out and
Yep.
yeah. No, I think that I don't know. I mean, if the only thing I think that you might have to do is you might have to just pick up and walk at them
that's why I'm starting to think like
if they're gonna
I want to
circle
get
that
mobile.
far.
Yeah.
I thought about that. Like I might have to get
Moving a little
mobile
more.
and start like
Yeah.
cutting them off. If they're circling me, I'm gonna go be there when they're
And I don't
Yeah,
want
or
to
like
give us secrets, but that's what
move
one of our
mic'd up.
buddies will do. He'll pick up and walk right at them.
we do that
And
a lot. Like we'll just send one guy,
Yeah.
or like if we see two or three, we might send two. But like
Right.
we did it. We've done it numerous times where we'd send one guy to go and try to cut those ones off or close the distance, and it. I mean,
Move your scent even. Like you just
yeah,
yeah,
it works, especially if there's no snow and it's not loud and you can get away with it. It works well. It's just, I think that's part of those dogs getting a little smarter is that big
yeah.
circle.
yeah.
They've clearly learned at some point in time that they need to keep a distance.
Yep.
Here's the thing, Drew. 50% of the time, it works every
Every
time.
time.
Yes.
Every time.
Well, like that story I was telling, I guarantee you that dog that circled a month later was one that we missed the month before.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
It was the same spot, same setup, conditions same. That dog knew something was up and wanted to make sure about it. And so he ran forever and crossed a huge ditch to get downwind of us.
Yep.
I would bet a lot of money that it was one of the dogs we missed.
Yeah,
that
that's
night.
never good.
Yep. Yeah, we killed what, three of them out of the four,
I think so.
and I bet that was the one that didn't die.
One that got away.
Mhm.
Yep. Yep, that's the worst. That's actually another reason why I don't love hunting in the summer too, is like I've gone out, like I remember a stand this year, like in August or whatever, and out in, wheat fields, you know, belly button tall and can't really see a whole lot, and you're looking through a thermal, so you're like, okay, it looks like I can see good enough here, and start calling, and here all of a sudden here comes a head bouncing uh through this wheat field, running right at me. Gets to 40 yards, I take my safety off, and it hears me take my safety off, and two of them just came in and left as fast as they came in, and I'm like, see, this is why I hate doing this. Now I just educated these two and just totally messed this up.
Yep. It happens, man.
You ever try like whistling back at them? I don't know. See if they're pups. But
Yeah.
no, I am looking forward to that this summer. Like after the first hay cut, just it'd be around that time where pups should be out. I'm definitely gonna give it a shot. Put the permethrin on. We got tick problems down here for sure. Get the permethrin on. So
Yep.
we're definitely gonna smell a little bit, but gonna try it out.
Yeah. No, it's fun. And they're pretty vocal. Obviously, I know you, I mean, I think Andy, you've hunted them a bit in the summer before.
Yeah.
It can be pretty fun.
They
You
get
know,
riled up, especially that decoy dog is they're
Yeah.
vocal, they're aggressive.
yeah. Huh. All right, fellas. Well, we can start wrapping it up. I
Yeah.
appreciate your time. An hour and a half has flown by, and
Has it really?
Yeah, almost.
yeah, well,
Time flies when you talk coyotes.
when you
Yep.
have this many good stories, when you guys
yeah.
have live coyotes in the back of your truck.
Yeah. I thought about taking them home and naming them.
Yeah.
This is Rex.
Nursing back to health.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, tell us where to find you guys. What's your social media pages? Where are you guys active on?
Active is not the term I would use,
Okay.
but we're on
Present.
Instagram. Yeah,
Present.
we're on Instagram at Missouri Woods and Water. Spell it all out. On Facebook, we are Missouri Woods and Water Podcast, not Missouri Woods and Water. That page got hacked, and Facebook sucks and didn't get back to us.
Nice.
And it's still open. We can't
It's
get it
still
closed.
open. Yeah, nobody's using it. It's just there. So it's the Missouri Woods and Water Podcast on Facebook, YouTube, Missouri Woods and Water. We're on all podcasting platforms, just like Drew is, and we do our video shows as well. So check us out on YouTube or Apple, Spotify, wherever you feel like listening to it.
Awesome. I appreciate you guys coming on. It was fun, and we will do it again.
All right.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate
sounds
it.
good, man.
Thanks, Drew.
Yep.
Thank you for listening to this episode. If you want to support the Predator Podcast, check out our great partners in the description below. Follow Drew on Instagram at Predator Podcast _Drew. Join the Predator Podcast Facebook community and keep up with real-time tips and tricks to keep putting fur in the truck. Until next time, shoot straight.